that stuff will not intimidate her. That's the stuff that's gonna fascinate her. That's the stuff that she's gonna be like, wow, I love this. But somebody that's a good quality woman, I'm telling you guys now, that is gonna intimidate her. It's an intimidating feeling because it's almost like you getting put back in your place when you kind of try to step out of it because of your ego, because you think you're too good, better, got this going on, you're an IG model, you're making this much money. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad-minded fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about why women are intimidated by you. I almost struggled to say that word, intimidated by you. Okay, now I am shocked that it took me this long to do this video because I experienced this multiple times, like not just once. And also not a lot of people ask, but I do see that this is something that guys do want to know in real life instead of like guys commenting on my videos. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good topic to talk about today. This is going to be completely transparent. I don't really want to edit anything out. I'm going to give it to you guys raw like I always do and just... So if you are new, welcome to the army. Make sure you subscribe and put that post notification on because I drop videos almost every day, all the time. So it's a lot. And trust me, you're going to stay subscribed because, you know, your girl keeps it real, whatever. And if you are not new and you've been subscribed, thank you guys all so much. Make sure you are pledged to my Patreon because you get so much more content, so much more live stream. You don't even get live stream on here, personal life, just so much more. Make sure you follow me on my social media. And of course, let's get into this video. So this is not going to be a 5 down to 1 type of video. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3. Nah, it's me just talking and I like doing it this way better for me. Number one thing, and I don't even mean to start with number one, but number one thing that comes to my mind when I think of why women are intimidated by men. Women are very intimidated by a man that is a boss, and if she's not a gold digger, because a gold digger or a woman that's just using a man, it goes for the wrong thing. So she doesn't feel anything. Her self-esteem, her values are low. She could care less about a good quality man. She can care less almost about herself because she doesn't really value herself to want more than just materialistic things, right? So a good quality woman, which I would like to put myself in this category, like I just don't go for the wrong things. I'm genuine and that's what I expect from somebody. When I got intimidated by somebody, it was because they were at the top of their game. Me being a good quality woman, me being about my business, me being independent, it was tough for me because I'm not the type of hypergamy girl that likes to be like, oh yeah, you're the top and I want you. Like, that's not me. I'd rather be right by your side. And low key, you guys, I'd rather be above, if anything. Just because it brings this intimidating feeling that like, oh man, I need to keep up with you. I need to just, you know, I feel like I'm less of a person or almost feel like I'm not that good enough. When your mindset as a woman is not, oh, guys are the breadwinners and it's a man's world, then you look at things differently. So you get intimidated by different things. That's why I say it depends on the type of female you deal with. But of course, if you're dealing with a hoe or a trick or somebody that just could care less, that stuff will not intimidate her. That's the stuff that's going to fascinate her. That's the stuff that she's going to be like, wow, I love this. But somebody that's a good quality woman, I'm telling you guys now, that is going to intimidate her. Some women are okay at being down here and then climbing up, but I feel like this is a majority thing because even when I was at a good place, I still felt like, oh my gosh, this guy is like doing so well. This guy is like at the top of his game. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm down here, can't catch up. And it also brought up other feelings that I'm not going to get into in this video, but definitely one was insecurities, feeling like, you know, like I said, not good enough or knowing I can offer so much, but not working hard enough to be where I should be. And seeing him do all this, I'm like, wow, I'm so intimidated by you. That's how I felt. Next thing I think of for a woman to be intimidated by you is when you lay down rules, when you literally set the standards, tell her straight up, this is what it is. This is what it's not going to be. Straight up. This is what you're going to get out of me. Don't expect more. I'm going to give you the same respect and I expect it back. There's rules flat out with the girl that plays games. She can't do it no more. Even if it's a good standard. In this case, most of the time, any woman can get intimidated by this because it's almost like you told her exactly what it is and there's no shifting it. There's no changing it. And this guy is not a bad guy. He's a solid guy, has his shit together. Everything's good. you know, he's Gucci. But it's you're still trying to run your games, or either you're a good woman and you still think you still have a little ego going on, or you have things that's just making you want to feel like you want to have power. But he's gonna tell you like straight up, and that intimidating feeling comes out because if a female does have that ego, if a female is really about herself and feels really too good about herself, she can almost feel like this guy is more powerful than her. She can't do nothing around it. And girls that are used to dealing with guys that are softer, or guys that, you know, somehow just let her have her way all the time. One guy that actually tells her flat out, it's not gonna work with me, not running no games on me, or I'm not playing nothing with you, like this is how it's gonna be. There's nothing she can say, there's nothing she can do. And that intimidation comes in because it's like almost a shook moment. Like you've never even been in a place where somebody can put you in check. Nobody can align you like that. So when that happens, it's almost like, wow, it's crazy. It's an intimidating feeling because it's almost like you getting put back in your place when you kind of try to step out of it because of your ego, because you think you're too good, better, got this going on, you're an IG model, you're making this much money. So much of what's in here is making you feel like you're so powerful, but with this guy, you don't have no power. Next thing is when a guy can get different females, when there's other options out there. That feeling is intimidating because, like I just said, you can get replaced with the way when you want to run games or you want to try different things, and it's not going to be that case. He knows what he's doing. There's so many different options out there for this guy, and you're thinking, oh wow, I'm the special one. So many different girls out here that want him just as much, and he's willing to replace you because you are not listening, and you're not even listening to basic things. It doesn't have to be like everything he's saying, but you're not listening. And I'm gonna get into this real soon as far as controlling guys, but you're not listening to just the simple things. You're not respecting relationship, and you think that you can just do whatever you want. And so, you know, even some cases where you guys still stick with each other, now it's like bye-bye. And then it's like some females want to come back into your life and be like, I know what to do now, I know that I can change this, or I want to switch this. And then the girls are still getting intimidated because they're still in a place where it's like, you're risking it, you're at a risky place. You can just get replaced instantly like that. And it's really a nerve-wracking feeling, like just knowing that, you know, he has other guys out there. You want to mess up quickly? Baby girl, you are out. That's it. No more. That's how it goes. Like, it's that simple. When you know you can get replaced, when you know this guy has a high standard and he's a good looking man, he has his shit together, he knows how to handle his business, there's girls all around him just waiting for him, and then there's you. You think it's not going to be intimidating for a woman at all? Come on. I don't want to speak too much about guys because I can still give girls advices, but in a sense that can still go both ways, but more so because how guys are when girls just throw themselves at them and guys can kind of collect, opposed to a girl collecting. You know, it's a different type of image. You know what I'm saying? Because even if a guy has different females, it could be an intimidating thing for a girl as well. It's almost like competing is an intimidating thing. But that's also going for a girl that has low standards, low self-esteem, and things like where it's bringing her down and her quality down, then yeah, things like that will really, really intimidate her. So it kind of goes both ways. You got to figure out what type of female you're dealing with, and then you got to think of what she would actually like. Like, you have to watch videos, of course, but sometimes you'll figure out the type of stuff that's actually high value for her and realize, oh, this will intimidate her. Me being at the top of my game will intimidate her. But, oh, she's the type that loves money. This will not intimidate her. This will just have her use me, you know? So next thing I would like to say that intimidates a lot of females is discipline. You know, I already said a guy laying down the rules, but also discipline in the sense when a guy can be controlling. Where a guy can try to tell the female, oh, I want you to not post pictures anymore that are showing this. I want you to not be around guys ever. You know, guys that become really possessive, that could become intimidating in a sense where if she doesn't hold her ground or she doesn't know how to really get treated, it intimidates her to start kind of feeling like, you know, she's just like this small and you were just this big and you control her. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you are her world, or she, you know, you mean so much to her. How am I even supposed to breathe? I'm scared. My guy will leave me if I just do one little mistake, or I'm just one time passing by a guy and I wave. Like, just things like that is very intimidating. But you also have to be careful, because even if it's intimidating for a female, that female can also replace you. Let me tell you guys, if it gets really to that point, it's bye-bye, baby. Like, she can also be like, I'm not dealing with that. So you have to understand a high quality woman as well, because most of the time a high quality woman, if she ends up staying with you, then she won't be too intimidated, but more so like it'll be like you guys have to come to an agreement, because it won't last. The relationship won't last. It's too much intimidation, because a high quality woman knows exactly what she wants. You know, there's so many qualities in a woman that's high quality, that's good. So you won't be able to deal with garbage. She won't deal with garbage, pretty much. So there you guys have it for reasons why a woman would be intimidated by you. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a big thumbs up. I have plenty more options, or not options, but I have plenty more reasons for this question. And if you want a part 2, make sure you drop it down below. Make sure you follow me on my social media, on my Patreon, of course, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.